Previously on T-Man
What
978.
you need to do is pull this off, kind of hold on this so we can wiggle those pegs off. Bring this up to here to peg these things. Well, I'm gonna move that out the way.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at GIJOE Classified Series Retro Card Back Style Sergeant Stalker. This review is brought to you by Dewdog. Dewdog reviews on YouTube and just Dewdog on Instagram, I believe. This is one of the newer card back box releases, and it's made with a thicker cardboard that's less easy to crease. But anywho, here is the bios in all the multi-language glory. I wish they would just release these in America so we can get a full bio like we used to back in the day. But now we just get like the one sentence paragraph that we get now. So here are the other people in the line. I have 2 of these on order on Amazon, and Dewdog was also nice enough to send this one to me, so I was able to cancel my order. Thank you so much. I do not have a blade to cut this open with, so you know what's gonna happen? You know what I'm about to do? I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do it. There we go. Here is Stalker and his accessories. He's in his base form. Right now we see that he has 10 accessories if I don't include these holsters on the side of his legs and his gear up here. So the goal with these retro card back figures is to make them look a little bit more cartoon accurate / original toy. I guess they're going for both things. Sometimes you never know which one you're gonna get, but basically they definitely try to make them look more like the original toy release. Now, I haven't looked at the original toy release's face. I wish, honestly, that they updated this. It's not terrible, but it's definitely more cartoony than some of the stuff that we get. Like when I say cartoony, it kind of looks like a real guy, but not so much because of the eyes. But I wish he looked more like the cartoon. This dude looks like he's in his 60s. On the cartoon, everybody looked like they were between their mid-20s and early 30s, with the exception of people like General Flag, and General Hawk, or Lieutenant Flag, whatever his name was. I can't remember. Now, as you probably noticed, I do have the original number 46 Classified Series box release. He also comes with 9 accessories, but instead of the foot stand right here, we get this little scarf thing that went around him, and I did a review on him. One thing that seems different with this guy is he definitely seems to have more paint. Like, these are supposed to be, I guess, his just regular hands, while this one has on gloves, which are painted. And the different items on his belt are painted, unlike on this guy. So, and you see they went with a different camo scheme. This is definitely probably more real world than this bright green. But they are essentially completely identical. This one right here also has more paint on the head, where you can see that that's a scar. On this guy, it looks more like a hair part than it does a definitely painted red scar that he got from battle. But yeah, I think if they were going for a more cartoony vibe, they definitely did it with this one. But this one, the eyes look taste more realistic to me. Well, as far as the accessories, this is the rifle he comes with, or he's holding on the actual packaging. It does have its own ammo magazine that can port up into there. So there's that. Or in this gun holster that looks like this, you can port this in here, and the ammo clip can actually, or magazine, can actually be stored into this little area right here. Sheesh, am I doing this wrong? Oh boy. Pausing. Yeah, it's more rounded in the front, so I had to change directions on that. We also get this rifle right here, which has this ammo cartridge right there, which ports into here. And I don't know how echoey my voice is going to sound on this recording, but it is definitely echoey in this room I'm in, which isn't my normal review area for the people that are new to my channel. Well, we have that. Here's how it compares to this hat, which has 0 camo. So there's more paint on this. Of course, that can just be placed on his head. He has this combat knife, which is very thick and super toy, but that can go into there. And we have this regular pistol. It has an extended magazine that is non-removable. It has a blast effects port, and you can put this suppressor in here, which also has a blast effects port. Or we can place that into the holster, and I'm guessing all this stuff has been pinched in the packaging, and that's why it's so difficult as well, besides lining it up correctly. But yeah, that is a tight fit for both of those. I believe that's all of his accessories, so here's what he would look like with everything, if I can get this into his back. All right, here they both are geared up, so you can just see that, and I don't have to like hold them in my hands. But the main difference, usually with these retro card back style figures, there are tons of differences as far as accessories, and maybe one character doesn't have pins and the other one does have pins. Like the older ones would not have pins, but there's literally, besides the color scheme and no scarf and the stand, there is literally no difference between these. Just the color scheme. They come with the same exact thing. So depending on what you want a more realistic modern day version, there you go. You want to be super duper retro, and that's the point of this line, I guess. There you are with that. Here they are from the back. I will admit, putting the gun holster on the back through that little loop in his belt and in his back at the same time raises the straps along the shoulders right there. So that can be a bit annoying. You don't have to do it. You could put the straps underneath of the hole in his back and just store it right directly into his back if you want to. Because this may be somebody's first time ever even knowing these even exist, here we go with articulation. The head is on a dumbbell joint. So it's on a dumbbell joint and a ball at the base of the neck. So using both of those without modifying it in any type of way, he is capable of looking up that far without utilizing his ab crunch. You can tilt the head. He can look down and whatnot, and you get side tilts and all that. We do have outward motion. He has a butterfly joint. Not a lot of crazy range on that. Of course, it can swivel that way, swivel this way. The double jointed elbows, let's bend at the top first, and then here, it can bend in that much. He has a horizontal hinge on this one in rotation, And this hand, I believe, has a vertical hinge. Yep. Vertical hinge, they can never really go back up due to the way they sculpt these thumbs. You get your regular, traditional style, Marvel Legends styles, ab crunch right there, and you get the ball at the base of the waist that can rotate and tilt somewhat. You get the drop down hips, back, forward. It can go back a little bit more and forward a little bit more due to this being a soft diapery piece with a hard, smaller piece right there that doesn't hinder the articulation. Leg kicks out to the side, thigh rotation. The double jointed knees go up far enough for him to kick his own butt. You get a boot swivel, which I always love. This, and ankle pivot. And here's what the bottom of the boots look like. Now, this tile articulation has been my favorite when it comes to Hasbro figures. The only thing I dislike is the dumbbell joint they introduced after a while. After like figure 25 or something, they started using the dumbbell joint system. Trying to make things universal along all their 6-inch figures, but I wish they kept it with the disc hinge, and I will keep mentioning that until they change or come up with something that has better range. Jaded Toys, Street Fighter figures usually can look up more than that, and they have the same type of neck. But yeah, this figure is good. Only thing I dislike is I don't like his face that much. I didn't like it on the original, and this is just the same thing with a darker skin tone. So, yeah, I wish he looked like the show, like identical to the show, like a young guy. That would be more appealing to me. Not to be somebody against old people, but yeah, I wish he looked like as young as the show, or as young as I remember him when I did see him on the show. But he's a good figure and crazy, dynamically posable with several accessories. Benny. Sheesh. I'll fix that off camera. T-Man978 out of here. Thank you for watching. Hello everyone, T-Man978. Today we're going to be taking a look at G.I. Joe Classified Series Retro Card Back.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.